The first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home is once again being discussed by everybody. This time, it's due to claims made by comic books Brendan Davis, where he stated something we've discussed here before, and that's that this first trailer is very misleading. So let's get to that. So I already made a video about this probably a couple days after the first trailer hit, and I talked a little bit about the misdirection in these trailers, and specifically the fact that I was one of the people that was also saying I think there's going to be a lot of misdirection in these trailers because they want to keep a lot secret and only give us a sort of view into what might happen, but not the complete picture. Many people also agreed with that because why would they reveal everything? I know it's typical Sony, but this time Marvel Studios has a hand in the financials and not wanting to spoil everything. And we saw how they handled the marketing for Far From Home when it came to spoilers. So he also said, and by he I mean Brendan Davis from Comic Book, said that this is going to be one of those trailers that after we see the film, we're going to look back on it and essentially it's one of the most misleading trailers we've ever had. And again, I don't see why anybody would argue against this or anything of that sort. We constantly see Marvel Studios do this. We've seen Sony do this for one way or one reason or another reason or in one way or a different way, meaning different suits, different outtake scenes, different cuts, completely deleted scenes that are never in the films, sometimes whole dialogue sequences. I mean, look, Sony has a pattern for doing this because they're still cutting the film down to the wire. Literally, like 2 weeks out, sometimes they're editing the film and they decide to cut major sequences. This happened with TASM to an insane degree, and we've covered it here before, so I don't see why exactly this would be something that's like new or shocking, or something that's shocking to hear that they might put fake footage in a trailer. It's a well-known fact Sony is willing to give away the literal last scene of a film to multiple films in their trailers, or release the clip before the film comes out. We saw this with so many films, including Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse film. Again, I mean, they got to take a note and a cue from Marvel Studios and Disney here since they're financially involved. And I honestly won't be surprised if some of the scenes we've seen in the trailers, like the trailers for Loki, for example, or WandaVision, or anything really in Marvel Studios recently, where if we look at it, they literally digitally removed characters from those scenes. Like, people bring up the scene of Loki walking into, Kang's palace at the end. The entire time, we saw every single clip and picture of Tom Hiddleston there alone. Little did we know Sylvie was right next to him. They even digitally moved him over into the middle and didn't put her anywhere in that scene up until we finally saw it. Again, it's becoming more commonplace and it's easier to pull off, so I'm going to go with, yeah, he's probably right on this one. There's going to be a lot of misdirection in this trailer.